Mario, once again, I thought I'd do another video in this segment of videos that I'm doing with regards to this repair of this projector. This is a Yabber projector, where this filter, the glass that holds this filter, this polarizing filter, it burnt. You can see how I started to scratch that surface. I thought it was a stain, but it's not a stain. It's an actual burn of the lamp on this side of the filter. This sits in front of the lamp, by the way, inside the projector, so I'm not going to go too much into that detail, as this video is more about the proper orientation of the filter material, so that you end up with a proper image on the projector once you're done with this repair here. So I went and bought some polarizing film. This is the film that has the sticky back, and I've already cut this because I already figured out. Before you cut this, you have to figure out the orientation of the film, how this is going to go. And the way I actually figured this out is I took a sliver of the film here. I just used an X-Acto blade here just to grab the corner there and just lift it up, and it just happens that it peeled right out. And as you can see, the film is almost transparent or translucent when it's oriented in the way the stock filter was assembled. But if we were to rotate this at 90 degrees, we were to rotate this at 90 degrees with the proper orientation of itself, it becomes dark. You can see that right there. It's almost the same shade, but if you rotate 90 degrees, it becomes dark. So that tells you how to properly orient the material that is going to replace this burned one here. So I've already cut the piece from this. I got 2 sheets. That's how it came. I already cut it after finding out the proper orientation. I went and cut it, because otherwise you're going to cut the wrong way, and then you're going to have to cut another piece. If, when you discover you've made a mistake. So in order not to make a mistake in the cutting, I decided to do this first to find out the proper orientation, and that way you're sure. So you can see that this is the proper orientation, because if I turn this 90 degrees, you see how dark it gets? It gets dark, so that's not the proper orientation, and thus this is the proper orientation by this little experiment that I just did here with its own little piece of film here. That's the way it came out. Rotated 90 degrees, it gets dark. You know that if you install this film like this, it's going to be the wrong way. You want it to be translucent, and so this is cut properly because it is translucent when you place this over the other one, even though this has a sticky back that has not been removed yet, but the polarized feature is correct. So I've already cut this to 5.5 minus 5.5 by 3.5 inches, and I just use this cutter right here, which makes nice cuts, precise cuts. So I mean, you can do this with a pair of scissors or with a knife and straight edge, but if you have one of these guys, it makes for much better cuts. Or if you have a paper cutter, it works the same way. But this is the proper orientation, and so I just want to capture this on video as a second video to this projector repair series here. My third one will probably be the complete assembly and the projector working. But this is the important step, so I would pay attention to this video. If you've stumbled on some other videos, this is not the first video, of course, because there are some other people that have done this way before this video came out, and I've also looked at those videos. But but I like to do things my own way, so that I reassure myself that I'm doing this properly. And this was my test here, just from common sense logic, that that if you want to install this the proper way, this is a polarizing film. That if you turn it 90 degrees, the bias is going to be different. It's going to give you a different shading. So it all comes from common sense, a common sense logical approach. And so this just reinforces, what others have said, but maybe not in as much detail as I like to show in my videos. So hopefully this will help someone. Mario, once again, stay tuned for more.